Hey folks, it's the Red, getting back to the Crash Bandicoot 2 No Damage run. We've finished all 5 of the areas in the first warp room, and now it's time to go to the center and take on our first boss. Why, you look a bit familiar. Yes, it would seem it's Ripper Roo, beginning his studies to become a college professor. Stay out of the way of his TNT attacks, as he seems to have the ability to change the tiles into explosives. For the most part, it's mainly just a factor of staying out of the way, knowing where the safe zone is. When he makes himself dizzy, spin into him. Do this 2 more times, although the patterns will be a little trickier this time around into later phases. This really isn't that bad. There tends to be a lot of TNT on the ground, and the trick there is to wait until there's a clearing, go back to where he began placing TNT, and then that area will be the safe place to go. See, right here, after that goes off, then I'll need to run over there. Interacting with the TNT itself doesn't seem to hurt you. Even belly flopping doesn't seem to do anything. Only the explosions will hurt you. And now for the last part of Nitros. Only 2 safe tiles here. But yeah, Ripper Roo is no problem. Perhaps you should learn how to study of being a better fighter. And so we've successfully arrived at the second warp room, for some reason coming out of Snowbiz. And we have another transmission.
I see that Ripper Roo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered, 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them. And this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise. Crash, I can't keep the data path open much longer. Crash, you need to...
Gee, Coco, maybe if you spent less time talking about how you don't have time to keep it open and more time explaining his plan, that sure would help. Anyway, yeah, apparently we need the crystals to stop the plants from aligning or something? I don't know. I often have a hard time following what we need the crystals for, but at any rate, that is the end of Ripper Roo. Unfortunately, I have no outtakes to show this time because his boss fight is so freaking easy. So, I guess this part is done. Thank you for watching, and next time, we're going into Snowbiz. See you then!